The Great Communicator. Heavenletter number 4611. July 10, 2013. From the pulpit where I sit, I am quiet, and I am watchful, and I am aware, and I communicate to you. I who am silence, listen carefully. At the same time, I communicate with you constantly. I mean everyone, not just one or some. I am the Great Communicator. I communicate in the wind and the waters and in everything. The trees are whispering to you, and the rocks and the stones, and I am communicating with you. I whisper in your ear. Speech is not always communicating, you understand. Sometimes speech prevents communication. Two people yakking doesn't mean that they are communicating. And, you too, may not communicate despite your speaking, despite your words. Hark, listen to what I am saying. Do not think you already know everything. You know something. You don't know everything. No matter how learned you may be, there is more for you to hear and to learn. In silence, there is strength. In speech, there may be dispersion of strength. Speech is also a great comforter. There, the mother says to the crying babe. No, not speech. Rather the voice, the human voice, is a great comforter. The voice contains the power of the universe. Be sure your voice is gentle. Let your voice be like sweet cooling waters. Let there not be any heat of the moment in your voice. Let your voice speak radiance. Wherein lies the truth of you? Too often not in your words. Too often your truth may be hidden amidst your words. Sometimes you do not even know what is true and what is not. What you may think of as your truth may be your opinion about it. Opinions, although perhaps sincere and honest, are not a guarantee of truth. What you say may not be your truth. You may be far away from your truth. You may have abandoned it a long time ago. You may have been diffident to others' opinions. You may be spinning your wheels. You may repeat a spiel. I will tell you this. The closer you are to your truth, the happier you are. Truth and your awareness of truth lead to happiness. Do not confuse truth with fact, beloveds. Facts often do not tell the whole story. Truth, of course, may well be beyond the story. How many ways are there to interpret a story? The hero may see a villain. The villain sees the hero as less than a hero. Someone may judge another as a failure. First of all, from my reckoning, no one dies a failure, despite what the world may say. Someone may fail 100 times, and yet he is succeeding. Understandably, it is not always so easy to know what is true for you. Much of your life might be a charade, and yet you sincerely believe in the charade. You may not have thought a lot. You may have avoided thought a lot. You may have marauded your true thoughts, tossed them out as too revealing. You may have hounded them. You may not even know what you think. What you do think has eluded you. How do you know what is the right thing to do? You do not always know. Quick to judge others, you may not be so quick to make standards for yourself. You may lead a life that doesn't give you even time to think. You may have barricaded your sodden self with ramparts of activity to keep you from awareness. Deeper awareness may well shake the hold you have had on what is and what is not. You who believe so deeply in integrity may have dwindled away your own. There are as many realities of perception in the world as there are people in the world. And, yet, there is one truth. How do you reconcile yourself with this? Heavenletters.org